What's going on, everybody? Voidlego here, back for a brand new episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time on, quite a bit happened, as Ito decided on his own to go out of the academy to try to find his way back to the Tokyo residential complex. But unfortunately, he gets lost, and so our ragtag team has to go out there and try to find him, and we eventually do. And bring them back. But in the process, we also find Sire cut up into a million different pieces dumped into a trash can, confirming that Sire is really dead. Like, honestly, because there hasn't, like, a copy hasn't popped up yet. I'm still holding my breath on that. Like, I feel like Sire is gonna pop back out, right? But anyway, with Sire gone, Hiruko has decided to take charge of the academy because, well, we do need a reader and such. And as she was doing that, we are once again attacked by the invaders, and we go out there and fight against them. And as we're about to be consumed by one of the enemy commanders who has a very similar power, or transformation power, to the emo anima, Ito comes out in a very shonen protagonist type of way and believes in, you know, us and friendship and that we have to work together in order to, you know, fight off these invaders. And so we fight off against the commander, and Hiruko brutally murders him and gains a little bit more power. So, that's pretty much been it, and now we have a couple more rooms opened up here on day 10, which I'm gonna guess more rooms going to open up on the, like, round number days, like day 20, 30, 40, 50, something like that. But, yeah, let's just get right into this, shall we, folks? I've been waiting to play this game, because I'm so interested in where this game goes, because it could go in so many different directions, and I've been enjoying the gameplay. I've been just enjoying the heck out of it, honestly. So let's get right to it, eh? Alright, so most of the guys that haven't gone anywhere are still there. So you know what? How about we actually walk there ourselves? It has been a minute, so let's go do that. So, 4 hallway. Let's go find this, that's a classroom. Whee! And we got a giant statue, interesting. Okay, defense room door, okay. So it should be somewhere around here, possibly. Let's go into the leisure lounge. Huh, nice pool area. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Man, we got even a training machine. What a good training equipment here. Swimming in the pool after training sounds like pure bliss. So this is the leisure lounge. I like it. I think I'll come here when I'll need time to myself. Well, that's good for you, Hiruko. Well, hey, it's pretty cool. We got a pool. We got a rec room as well. Oh my god, it's a casino. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takayumi. You're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out, for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore or wogays or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of the equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry. He left behind some manuals and stuff. He does reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words or small ones or phenometric awareness in general, really, and don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. So how the hell do you read Owoge's Darumi? Oh, I just look at the, H scenes and try to glean what's going on from there. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Ooh, we got a Giftomatic. It's a huge machine. What was it for? Talk to Ito, probably. Ito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, the biggest one here? What exactly is that? Doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a Giftomatic. A Gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Oh, so this is our Monokuma machine. Step 1, select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the required materials. Step 3, the item requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your spirit de corps. Oh, Disco Elysium! Yeah, sorry. That's about the size of it. Gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as it advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. You can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? Well, it is extensive. Can we make a copy of JFK Reloaded? Maybe. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revivomatic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Alright. So, hey, that gives us more incentive to go and find more materials, and just not for leveling up our weapons and such, but to actually make more gifts to probably level up our other buddies, maybe? A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does a school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Well, it is in the morning. Rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Ooh. Give your classmates different kinds of presents and find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I got an idea. How about we do go out. Where's the entrance hall? There it is. Here's what we'll do. In the morning, we will set out. Go ahead and set out. Exploration skills and simple exploration. The exploration skill, create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to materials you wish to gather. You can press E to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Oh, okay. So, like, you should just do it instantly. Okay, well, Takumi, minerals and machines up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get as many different variables as we can. We already have textiles, so let's use BP implants as well. And let's head out. It's been a while since I did this, but might as well just do this to get more stuff. Ooh. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping them will net you valuable materials. Treasure surroundings. Bonus spaces, eh? Treasures. Anyone will give new gifts. Okay. So we got a couple more spaces. Oh yeah, we can see where we can. Ooh, well, let's go over here since there's a chest right there. There's actually a couple chests over here, so how about go free, go down, boop, boop, boop. Let's go to 2. Boop, boop, boop. Large barrel, let's push it over. Ooh, small wood crystal, nice.
I'll take this with me.
Okay, well, hopefully we get 2. Yep, we got 2, nice.
This looks quite rare.
An ear pick, wow. Yeah, let's go over here, because I want to go back up here. Dash over and kick at the box. Ooh, got the...
Might as well take it.
I found solid snake. Alright, ooh, 5, nice. Alright, continue. Oh shit, that stopped me, unfortunately. Okay, I see. Boop, boop, boop. 4. Go all
I got a rare
here.
one here.
Torn dress. And actually, it doesn't remove any of my inventory spaces, which is pretty cool, actually. Trip and fall while exploring some ruins. Basement, explore the basement. Damn. Got some gore.
Well
Gold ore. Yeah. Alright, let's get some minerals. Find the giant bronze statue of a dog. Pat its head. I got a pebble.
I'll take this with me.
Yippee. I got a cool pebble. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can go in. Okay, there's a chest up here, but do I really want to go over there? Oh, there's another one right over here, so let's do that. Boop, boop, boop. Old park. Look at flowers. Pumice stone.
Might as well take it.
Doot. Let's go all the way up here. A piece of ice. Grab it. Tattered crow, but
might as well take it.
I like how kind of like this is like it's really quick and fast. I like that though. Like you're obviously going to do this 100 times, so it's very appreciative to me at least that it's like it's lightning quick actually. Take it apart. Scrap parts.
I'll take this.
Ooh, let's do the mystery. Pine mushroom. Just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay? Ask Ito about it. Yes. Ito had seen this mushroom in a book. He said it was poisonous, could make for a valuable material process. He decided hold on to it. Hey, nice.
Might as well take it.
Thank you, Ito. Okay, so we got about let's get one more of this. Let's climb the tree. Rainbow feather. Nice.
Might as well take it.
No. This is bad. Superhero cape. Got cool cape? Battle. Okay.
I'll take this with me.
Let's get rid of... Okay, so obviously there's, like, different... I guess we could get rid of the scrap parts in order to get cool cape. Different rarities and such, but for this... Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. Let's do this, fellas.
Rev it up.
Rev it up. Ooh, damn. Wish I could go just a little bit farther up here, but this one would probably be better. Boop. Okay,
My body.
it's not doing too hot here, unfortunately. How about we do this? Oh, damn. Wait. Eternal laceration? No, doesn't look like it. I think probably the best thing to do is carnal. Yeah. Carnal fracture on this guy. Get lots of good damage. Yeah, I should probably get rid of these guys as well, actually. Ooh. Oh, I got an idea. Oop. Do this, then we'll do... Yep, one more out of my way so we can get 1 AP, which is awesome.
Time for battle.
Then finish off this guy as well. Boop. And also get one more AP
Time to move.
as well, which is pretty fucking tight. Tight. Then Ito.
It's not over yet.
How about we get Ito to... Can he get both these guys? Unfortunately not. That sucks.
Full throttle.
Nope, can't get up there either, which sucks.
Now then, to business.
Damn, there's really no positioning here that I could do. So I feel like the best thing I can do right now...
I can keep going.
Ooh, I could do last resort. Nah, let's enter. Let's keep this extra bit of AP.
No. Ugh.
Ah, range attack guy though. Got you. That's good to know.
Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go, man. Alright, let's go over here. Take out these two. Boop.
All right, let's get started.
Alright, I can. Okay, let's take out this guy. Boop.
Broken so soon.
Let's do this.
Okay, slide slash. Take out this guy as well. Boop.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
This certainly isn't good.
Then let's take out these boys.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
boop. Then just do it one more time since he's right here. Boop. There we go. Easy enough. Cool. So it looks like pretty much swimsuit poster. That's another green one, which is pretty cool. I should probably get So obviously there's different rarities here. We got green and blue. So blue is better than gray. Gray seems to be common. Green seems to be like rare, and I guess blue is like epic or legendary or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's get this swimsuit poster. And let's finally get
I
through
got
this
a rare
treasure
one here.
chest. There we go. Oh, there's a crossroads right there. Perfect. Okay. Let's get up here. It will give you probably if you want to free of the same pictures or let's do hearts. Nothing happened. Well, actually pretty good for me. Shit. I'll go down. Fine. Burn it, kill with fire. Yeah. Reload target space. Okay. Hey, nice. Cool. Examine the interest. Ow. That sucks. But what else? Let's get up here. Oh, cassette player. Jigsaw? Ooh, nice. I got a radio cassette to play.
Might as well take it.
Okay, it's gray, so we could just replace. Let's replace tattered. Yeah, might as well get some good scrap, and let's finally get this checkpoint and end exploration.
This should work.
Pretty cool. All right. I say we did pretty good there. I have to say I did pretty good there, man. Cool. Bing bong.
Heady soldiers. You never will then.
Yep, good night, Dead Sire. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-finding group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on with the battlefield with the rest of us? Yeah, there's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Just wait and see. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. Day 11. 7-11 perhaps.
Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare. Be ready.
Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and starting to get on my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Oh shit. Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Oh boy. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Darumi, what the fuck you doing here? Darumi? Something wrong? Oh, Takayumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me? Huh? Once you're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, only for a second.
Let's
What?
just die. Die, 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 die,
What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Daruming the blast. Fucking brat. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help you cheer up. That was hardly what I call a nice joke.
Hey!
Hey! What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiruko's running them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? What are those Japanese characters for, huh? Okay, thanks, bye! Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she's been saying. I just had to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. It's so funny. Darumi kind of feels like Mew in the sense of like the writers made her like kind of like the audience supposed to be annoyed with them, but I kind of just love her. You know, like it's a fine wine. It really is a fine way to create a like kind of annoying character, but like you get the opposite reaction from the audience. At least that's what I'm getting from Darumi. I don't know. I like her. I like how just like she's just a TikTok girl. It's the best way. A TikTok visual novel girl is the best way I could describe her, really. Alright. Well, let's go and get Gaku and Tsubasa. Boop, boop. Alright, well. How about we deal with Gaku first? It's the Gaku's turn. After checking the nameplate to make sure, and ringing the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiruko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? Ugh, what's she want this time? No, it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. Bet all of you thinking us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the real weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine, Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what one luck. Always cheerful. After several dramatic groans, Gaku sulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Where are the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. It's kind of like civilians with soldiers, huh? That kind of dynamic, like... As a person, like, you don't... Like, if you've never been in the military before, you just... You don't... think of fighting, or you know, I don't know. It's an interesting dynamic that has been brought up here of like, just being forced in this situation, forced to fight these giant monsters, and like obviously that would create division between people. Of like, well, Gaku kind of does have a point in like he is just a normal guy, where the only thing that differentiates himself from a different person is, you know, stabbing himself in the chest with a dagger. But, you know, should you rise to the call of duty or not? Depends on the person. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi, what is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiruko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. She taken that back? Oh wow. Hiruko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize? She has been pretty harsh on you guys, weirdly. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa swung off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. Should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiruko getting us all together, though? Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Well, let's find out together, Takumi. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Oh my god, I actually see the lines on his cheeks. Wow. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Hiruko, please, give them some real food. Can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could possibly be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. No, we'll talk to everyone else first. Oh, saying nothing. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Well, looks like the only one that's alright is Emo. Ema. Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. Come on, Darumi. This ain't 15 characters. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, have decided we are going to leave the school. Oh, shit. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend in the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. I think killing that commander did something to her. Like, yes, we've seen before Hiruko has that very, dominant personality. But now it's getting to an extreme degree here. Like, a real extreme degree. I just have that feeling of, like, killing the enemy commanders does something. Because they use the same power as the emo anima, right? Or at least some version of it. So I feel like if you kill another person that uses that same power, it kind of... it does something to you. I don't know how exactly, but I just have a feeling like it exaggerates you. It like takes the worst parts of yourself, or like those certain dormant traits you have, and just turns up like the knob on them. I just have that feeling. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well... You see, now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiruko, please. This is all too sudden. Could you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you swing this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Oh, shit. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary burlesque attitude, Hiruko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends. You're right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we could get Hiruko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside the school grounds. I know! Sheesh! It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you to reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it could go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something, my next wife. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiruko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live. too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shorma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. What makes Shorma's inferiority complex like so deep? I'm so curious about that. Shorma, I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that?
Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore.
Damn. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too.
We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. God. Mr. Otokski, why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan.
You do?
Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it.
Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right?
I don't think so. Even if we do get foreign out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders.
The Tsukumino twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and busquin masks. Interesting metaphor. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, though, she will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Is there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Ducky, you may barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it.
Well, she does. She's a very utilitarian, or she's a very practical person. Obviously, she wants them to fight. She wants more soldiers because that increases our odds of surviving these 100 days. So that's why she so easily kind of quote unquote caved into Takayume, because she's very practical, which is a pretty good trait to have in this type of situation. We need a very practical person. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along?
We're all just dancing in her too, huh? Man, that pisses me off.
I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that going to work exactly? None of them seemed to like they were going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons.
In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Doesn't seem like they're willing to spill the beans.
You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food?
Food?
Yeah, create that trust of bonding. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Ito. Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this?
In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me.
I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already considered me a traitor. Probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. Oh, the subtlety and pointing crap ain't really my thing, and you just know Darumi'd only make it worse.
Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse.
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, and only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point.
Social links, huh? Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that.
Ooh, I think this is a choice. Or not a choice, but I feel like this is where we get into multiple routes here. Is, you know, can we convince, like, which people can we convince in order to join us here? I'm so betting that is it. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Ito, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. Should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shorma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the West, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. Oh, never mind. With that decided, I should head over to your room. Sure, she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Alright, let's go then. Welcome to the visual novel part of this visual novel strategy game, huh? I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takayumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Damn, that looks really good. Shit, that looks really good. Nice egg sandwich along with ham and lettuce. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. Just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches, you too, Takumi. What am I, consolation prize? Now I got the engines here. Then when the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. Never want to see dry bread ever again. Makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Damn. Phew, I was stuffed. Thanks, Takayumi, you're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. In exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread, waiter. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share in her thoughts. Here we go. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, you got like some handicap? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... puke! I puke, okay?
Huh?
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
Come to think of it, Tsubasa's always watching.
You know what? That makes correlates. So is that really just the reason? It's just a physical thing? I always thought like it was a kind of like mental thing of like her grandpa fought in like a war or something and she hated fighting or something like that. No, it's just a physical thing, huh? That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I turned the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing. Medicine doesn't help the issue. Tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. It's like the main character from Knives Out who pukes every time they she wise. But this is more of a kind of same thing, just nervous. When I get looked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Oh god, Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. God damn, that is a problem. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Ew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous.
She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing.
But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... puking? Ito, how long have you been there? I wasn't talking about puking at all. I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is this about puking?
I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice.
Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Ito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan on that instead.
Huh? What do you mean?
Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something.
Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere.
But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones like that? What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room?
Gift-o-matic? Well, yeah.
Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like we'll be able to make most things.
It's worth looking into.
We head over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Time to make an awesome sick bag that can hold infinite puke. Call it the fucking bag of vomit. Fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Oh, well, ain't that just nice?
Fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect.
Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present.
The materials will need a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but this fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it would be a girl.
Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Ito and I split up to gather materials we need to make the sick bag. Hell yeah, teamwork, baby. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Oh, preparing for persuasion missions? Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay, well, let me check the sig. I got a couple of materials, so... These guys are so easy to win over. All I need is a present or two. Make presents, make give. I feel like the main character of a dating sim.
first one was so funny. Oh, man, all I can do is just give them like 2 presents and shit, and like they trust me with their lives. Oh, Darumi's here somewhere. How about I gotta find Darumi. Where the fuck are you? I think she's down here if I read the map right. Oh, what's that like? What the hell is that inner like sanctum there, like garden? That's interesting. What the hell was that? Okay, well, let's go. Where the fuck is where's Darumi at? Oh, there she is.
Huh?
Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger in the cracked surface.
Darumi, come on now. Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case.
I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Really?
Back around where we found Ito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go maybe pick up something from there later.
Could you tell me where it is? Get the general coordinates of the cosmetics shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Okay, well, let's keep that in mind. We'll just keep that in mind for later. Let's go over to the entrance hall. You guys got pouches? you twins?
A fashionable pouch. I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
Yeah, that's probably perfect voice for Kaka here. Not even once?
We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sweeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest.
Okay. So they didn't have the greatest childhood, it seems like. And they're the youngest characters here as well, from the comment I got a couple episodes ago. So it makes a bit more sense why Ema, sorry, the eyeliner got me. The Ema is so attached to his sister because I'm going to guess that's the only family he really has, you know. Well, she doesn't feel the same way towards Ema, it seems like.
We were pressed up very close.
What kind of horrible struggles did these go through?
You could have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks. I'll do that. That's just the shoelace. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Gotta go around town and, you know, find out. Gotta get the string, gotta get the bag. Gotta find all the materials.
Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag.
Nice one, Ito.
One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas?
You seem pretty upbeat.
I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this.
I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. You did find one of the items after all.
Damn it. Damn it, now I'm... I got... Damn it. Now why am I getting attached to Ito now? Like, I'm really connecting with him of, like, he used to be in the hospital all the time, wouldn't be around people. That's why he has such this, romanticized, vision of the power of friendship, right? You know, the type you always see in anime and shit. Like, he has such an romanticized version of that because that's the only thing he can gravitate to. And it's nice to just see him have fun. God fucking damn it, this game's getting to me. God, why must the writing be good? Why must you be good, damn it? Why are you giving me attached to these characters? Fuck!
Oh. Is that you, man? How's it going, Takumi? You getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, backwivers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. Might help me convince her. Oh! I see. Oh, this is actually really fucking cool as a kind of quote-unquote mission type. You go around talking to other characters and getting, like, more information about the character you're trying to persuade. And you can pick up extra details like this. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I love that, in fact. God damn it. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? Oh, what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. I have one right here in my pocket. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got a read on where we might be able to find one. According to what Doremi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Ito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Alright? Alrighty then. Day 12. Where'd you go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Oh, no. Yes. Let's go. Just skip this. Boop. Nice, you can take that. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Right over there. Big old flag on it. How convenient. Okay, can't just teleport right over there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to spend them for parts. Dismantle refrigerator. Ooh, got a compressor.
Did it.
We did it. Alright, go to 5. Boop, 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 boop. Damn it. Okay, so I gotta be careful with those exploration checkpoints, really, because it stops it. Mask, exotic design. Forward away. Nothing happened. Okay, let's go up here. Research. Start for open switches. Copper ore. Cool.
I'll take this with me.
Take this with me. Boop, boop, boop. And found the pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Okay. Cool. Actually, got some extra items at least. That's nice. Alright, fashionable sick pouch. We got everything we need. Yeah. Hell yeah, did it. Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, I'll eliminate her issue fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex, the things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left behind in the Tokyo residential complex, so someone like what Kawara is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh, what? Oh, shit, this is like a minigame. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by playing WASD twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. Okay, interesting. Okay, oh shit, okay, I didn't know there was a whole minigame here. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion weight will increase, bringing this gauge to 100% successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure report, so don't worry, just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Alright, let's see how this works. Big old heart as well. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it's...
Just use a sick bag!
Just use that sick bag.
Okay, I see. This is kind of like, what the hell was that minigame from Danganronpa? Like, from all three games. It's that rhythm game. I can't remember the name of it. But, okay, it's kind of like that. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that worked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're going to spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke whenever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Yeah! Now her heart's going doki doki. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takayumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Especially for us, we're trapped in this damn rectangle maze. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. Sure, everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now is not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out of here and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Aw. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. Needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again. Round
Do you
2.
want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a coordinated
All
game.
the boys in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad.
Okay.
I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's...
Is that good? Okay. Okay. So,
We
okay.
wouldn't make fun of you.
Okay. Ooh. So, this is kind of an interesting minigame. Of the fact, like, you don't see all the options at first. You have to wait a little bit. But I'm kind of, like, afraid of, like, what happens when it ends? Like, what happens when the section ends? So, it's kind of like the teeter-totter of, like, do I go for it now, or do I wait for a better option later?
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
Don't worry, they're all good
What if
people.
they
I
gave
don't know
me
about
another
that.
cruel nickname. If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot.
Okay.
No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke too.
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
I'll do it. I'll do it, Tsubasa. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. Gave her as meaningful as the work as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. They continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. And suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yep, got it in the end, baby! Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Aww. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Yep, that's how you do it, baby! Now it's yellow. I don't know how long it's been since I've had a real heart-to-heart with someone. Try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves, Grandpa workplace. Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. He hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkling with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kara is to me, then do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe they could be your reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world.
Okay.
I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa.
You know what? I think the best
Star
choice
players
here
make
is,
mistakes,
I see.
But they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop.
Workshop might be
I want
destroyed.
to protect the place that's protected me all of my life.
No.
I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh shit! Okay. I thought there was going to be another. Okay, so that's okay. That's the teeter-totter at this minigame. But I bet this dream will never come true. But I get kicked out of the school where I'll die on the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Okay. Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. She still needs one more push. Okay.
Tsubasa, tell me again about your grandpa's workshop. We try persuasion. Okay.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check.
I like the
All
music
I can
here,
think
too.
about is not letting anything make me puke.
But this is I kind of like
I
this mini game.
can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world.
I wonder if there's like
I'd get
another
covered in oil
another
every day,
option
helping
here.
my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot.
No, I think there's
too,
only
but
3.
Grandpa would always
Yeah,
cheer
because
me
of the
up with his
positioning of
belly
the
laughs.
W. Like
Fail
W's
as
up
much
top.
As you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No
Okay,
matter
simple
how
enough.
much I messed up, he never kicked.
Grandpa's really nice. Boom.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect.
Oh, I see. No, I got it.
I
I
know
fucking got it.
his workshop might get destroyed.
I got it. This is not really a rhythm game. There is a timing to it. The reason why I got perfect in the first one, I didn't even notice this, was because of the exclamation mark that like appeared on screen for half a second. That's when you do it. It isn't. Well, it's probably more than likely the choice you make here as well, but it's also timing with the exclamation point as well, I guess, in order to make a perfect answer here. Got you. All right. What? Why?
Remember what Sirius said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us.
Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your wives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit.
But wasn't he just lying?
Ah,
As shitty as Siri may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So my grandfather's workshop is in danger too?
It's entirely possible.
No way.
Ah, got you. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
if you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Boom. Successfully unlocked. Persuasion.
Man, why can most speech checks happen and successfully persuade someone?
If only speech checks in Bethesda games worked like that.
Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and don't have to do it alone. You can make it furthest together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run away from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takayumi. Alright. Day 13. Here, did what I could do with Tsubasa, and I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince: Ima, Kako, Shorma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. Grab the sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room. Always persuade people with sandwiches. Jesus Christ, Gaku. Come on, we've only been here for, like a week. Well, a little over 2 weeks, but still. Yeah? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches they had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice. We want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. Huh? What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. Damn. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. No idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is work out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only working out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not going to pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Okay, bit hard-headed. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hold me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, then maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else, and I think, in case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using Giftomatic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? Yeah, what the hell does Gaku like? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something of my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Alright. What is goo? Always hanging out in hallways, aren't you, Doremi? Whee! Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I went through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think about how much easier I could do my cutting. Doremi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. Well, okay. Thanks for the information, Doremi. She's acting like a psychotic swasher. All right, well, good for her. Well, good for her. Singing on the... A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I want to give him clothes, I need to research his tastes. type of clothes would Gaku like? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Huh? Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Oh. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. It was all like, not bad embroidery, but I could do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. Surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Huh? Big family? That's not what he told me. He said it was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. Yeah. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. Should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Also, why the hell does Takamaru know all this shit? Damn, he may be an idiot, but he's a good listener. He's just a very good listener, you know? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. Huh? A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly willing and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's so important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to a reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirius said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking on invaders. Might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. No, sorry, miss. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku. How about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched-up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Though giving him clothes sounds like a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style. The chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. What about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search for the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Bingo, sewing kit. Ah, and there it is, right there. Sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I'll need are needles, threads, scissors, and cotton. It's a lot of materials. Getting them all is going to be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. Oh, I actually did contribute to something. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. The place our roomie found was a surgical facility, then might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have the roomie show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather materials. Alrighty then. Day 14.
Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Durumi?
No. I gotta cut.
What the hell are you even cutting, Durumi? You do not want to know. Okay, take me to the hospital, Durumi.
Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost.
Down there. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough for me, at least. Boop, boop, boop. Cut the grass. Got some bamboo. Good stuff. Ah, shit. Did not see that. Oh well. Okay, I was scaled. Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Can't really tell actually.
My turn.
My turn. Boom.
Let's do it to it!
Go for homicide. Boop, 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 boop. Stab, stab. Stabby, stabby. Let's go for another kill here. Boop. Okay.
Let's go!
Oh yeah, and Durumi gets another one. And we'll just try to check out the rest of these guys. Boop, 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 boop. There we go, and I say that is a good end turn. Boop. Ow. Ouch.
Ready
That
when you are.
hurt a lot.
Take this.
Boop.
It's killing game time!
Boop, 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 boop. It's right here, so we
Say
can
when.
just easily
Take that.
Hey, okay. Alright, cool. Nice and easy.
Nice!
Just got some cool cotton. Over here. Pick up your courage. Got it. Draw doll.
Yes.
Yes! Yeah! Yes! Reach a fork in the road. Which path will you take? Let's go right. Ooh, nice. Cool. Find an abandoned card. Might be taking work inside. Look in the trunk. Scrap parts.
Nice!
Okay. Let's go to the mystery. This huge shim. Use dumbbells. Ow. Oh well. Go over here. Now let's go for one. Let's get this mystery. Stealing is wrong. Search inside. Okay. Guys, stealing is always wrong. Needles for gun. Cool. Boop. 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 Alright, I got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing games.
But you can't read to me.
Nah, I just like the pictures. Just like the CGs, honestly.
Depressing guys. Alright, sewing kit. Got it. Yes, the sewing kit's done. Immediately headed to Gaku's room with a newly made gift. Time to go through that interdimensional rectangle room.
Doesn't matter how many times we come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this, a sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right?
Actually, now I'm looking at it, he does have patches. I never noticed that detail. Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes.
Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. You can tell Gaku's expression is softening.
Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave me this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type.
No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Let's do this. Time to get to his heart. Get to your heart.
Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane
chicken.
place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you...
Oh, damn it! Oh, yeah, I got it. Give me bank.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
You. Alright, you can really tell Takemi's PA was British in that. Gaku.
Gaku.
No, that's Southern. Gaku.
What? Make money?
According to Hiruko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash.
No freaking way! So you're saying this could be a way of being broke?
No, not just that.
We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich!
Get money. Every soldier has a way to fight, and Gaku's just money. He's the perfect mercenary. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money?
Yeah, I do.
Real bad? You have any idea how long I've been broke?
I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my wives for a big payout.
Then,
But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too.
huh? Isn't that a good thing?
No way, it's not fair.
Not fair?
I told you, I'm an orphan, right? Grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan.
No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair.
Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you.
Ooh. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk it out, but I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17.
Jesus Christ!
I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
I didn't work this much. What did I do to deserve this?
Messed up?
Shit! Oh, damn. Okay, pity.
Well, I want to help you.
Shut up, I don't need your help. Feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers.
Seems like shallow empathy only is the opposite of it. Okay. It's no good. I failed. Ooh. What can I do to get Gaku to fight when he's holding such resentment for the Tokyo residential complex? Okay. Let's... Alright.
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing.
Damn.
Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever.
Save your siblings! They're out!
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. The complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complexes at large, there's no way he just abandoned his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger.
No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats could go die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Damn, he's really keeping this down low.
Says all that, yet his heart. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo Residential Complex, but why his family as well? Went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
That's just
They just
how
complained
kids
about how there was
are.
never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of
Sound like a
times.
mom.
I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money!
Oh,
Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brat!
enough! Oh, damn it! Oh, shit!
Enough already!
Not until society gives me what I've owed. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. All right. Okay. Okay. Get swipe this and you do something to get him to express what he really feeling. Okay. Okay.
Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh wow! Oh! Oh! Interesting. So there are times where you just do nothing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that actually adds a different variable to this. Damn it! Die! They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. Then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying.
There it is. It's because you don't want them to die, not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my wife. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who wound my wife? Damn it, my wife sucks! Was I a panty thief of my previous wife?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo Residential Complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him, so I stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo Residential Complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight!
Just fight for your family.
Bang, baby. Okay. So okay, I gotta keep that in mind then. There is just points where it's just like you do nothing. Just let them tire themselves out. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? Could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. Still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. Might not be related by blood, but they're their own family I've got, you know. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. Feel a little better about myself now.
Why is he doing like a fucking Jotaro pose? even the hair is sticking out of the back of his hat. Or is that his hat? Or is it, wait, I don't know. Now, why the hell fuck does he look like Jotaro in that certain sprite?
Day 15. Dong, bong.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare.
Alright.
Be ready to give.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... Look at that be. I opened up the door and welcomed my guests inside.
How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. God damn it, Jeremy. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been derumied.
Hey!
Yeah, sure. You got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiruko sent me on important business.
Mistress Hiruko?
She wants you and me and Takimaru and Ito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. To go tell the others, Mistress Hiruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently.
Mistress, huh? You've been reading way too many eroges. Rumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? It's only us this time. Deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Let's do it! Let's do it! Actually, the siblings are out here. I'm curious.
Good morning, Mr. Simino. We're back.
Huh? Back? Where'd you go?
We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we've had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never seen before.
Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay?
There's no need to worry, Mr. Toski has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I can mention.
Well, excuse me.
And excuse us. We must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. I really don't want to eat that, brother dearest. No, you gotta eat the salad. I spent like 2 hours picking up all the glass.
You're all here.
You bet we are. I gathered them all up just like he told me. Don't you make that fucking sprite to me and start calling her mistress.
I can see that. You did an admirable job, Dirumi.
Mistress praised me. Yeah, this is someone's goddamn fetish right here. Did something happen between those two?
Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? And before Dirumi has to clean up her pants.
I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So that this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left.
Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around.
I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later.
Deal with them how?
True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow.
What?
Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can...
I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word.
But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there.
If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make?
Why does it have to be like this?
To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally.
You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win?
I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit.
Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk.
There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we made up till now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your hemo enema more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives.
As usual, Hiruko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Well, shit.
Such an ice queen. How can anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me.
Aside from the obvious, you mean?
Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about.
What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
Hey! I'll talk to them one last time. Not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over for them tomorrow.
You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate.
I won't let Hiruko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that.
Never expected Takimaru to be the one to uphold the walls of society. Parents just can't be deceiving, I guess.
Heart of gold, man. Heart of gold.
In the back of my mind, I've been expecting, hoping, really, that Hiruko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see how foolish I'd been to think that, even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shorma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late.
To the back then. Long thing. Spacebar, not tab. Got way too used to that. Alright, Shorma.
This is Shorma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence.
Well, we're off to a great start here.
Hey, Shurama, that deadline Hiruko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I might as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. Do you understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shorma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Yeah, how the fuck do you do that, huh? Oh, their room's down here? Yeah, okay. Zima's room. See if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pressure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiruko's going to allow that.
That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. But it starts with a K and ends with her, not being alive here anymore. Emo waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. This secret plans of his isn't anything violent. Hopefully not. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother, dearest, oh, it's you, Takayumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say this tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Oh boy. Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Okay. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. Interesting. So she's very much... she's just sticking with her brother because that's what she's been doing the rest of her, life, so...
Hey!
That's about what I expected. Can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Well, shit, I've tried. Talked to all three of them remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Done what I can for now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling that it would turn out this way. I'm still not happy about it. Those three really are kicked out tomorrow. What will happen to them then? Is there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Does one of them change their mind after all? Maybe Gaku? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takayumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. About Hiruko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiruko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. Hey, at least where I ain't saving that until, the final chapter or whatever. Just actually saying it now. Thank you, Ito. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiruko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiruko told us before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said multiple, commanders. But she said commanders. Plural, the singular. Yeah, okay. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hiruko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiruko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves.
What, just like that?
There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking.
She is practical.
If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader.
What?
If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway.
You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far?
I don't think it will come to that. Hiruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think?
I guess.
You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takayumi, and you have quite a way with words, so...
So that's what this is all about.
Yeah, alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiruko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiruko's in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now?
Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her.
Thank you, Takayumi.
Is Hiruko really hiding something? Can only hope she'll be honest with us. She refuses things to get complicated. Well, sure it'll work out. Somehow.
You sure about that, Takayumi? Oh no. Oh, Kaku. Hey, Kaku. Kaku, I didn't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed.
What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it?
No, not a thing. He's always handles important stuff by himself.
I see.
If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me.
Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing else here.
Ito said Hiruko's in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takayumi, over there. Ito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. So we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
God damn it, this fucking CG. It's always gotta be bikini scene.
What? We weren't peeping.
God damn, though. That's all I'll say. That's
That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
I want to say unsettled, but it does something to me.
It's not that. It's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
Damn it. Fuck. I feel like the scene is making me feel things I've never thought I would feel.
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watch Hiruko make her way towards the locker room, sounds broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Damn. Damn. That's... Damn. Whoa. Wolf. God damn it. Why am I playing this and Chaos at the exact same time? Fuck. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well...
There's no easy way to do this. I just gotta go for the direct approach. Gotta be just direct and upfront. What about you, Ito? Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. You always say that, man. Alright, I'm gonna come out right out and ask. Hiruko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Siri's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. I mean, yeah, we still don't know what exactly are we protecting? What war are we fighting for? What is the point of this, damn it? Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. You can hardly strike this off with, and I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you, exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you might find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they choose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way. Ding dong, bing bong.
You never know. Well then.
The nighttime announcement. Didn't realize how late it was. We'll be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe you should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is it all right with you, Hiruko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Ooh. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Oh my god. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. The beat waiter Hiruko's already halfway to the door before she would leave. I called after her. Interesting. Even heard that, that's already fought these monsters. She's will leave to get this off her chest. What the hell is it? Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Aww.
Damn, we're still comrade in arms, baby.
Despite those words, Hiruko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiruko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing your feelings. Yeah, she's definitely the soldier type. Edo and I didn't stick around for long after that. We done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiruko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. That's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. Better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at the Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Well then, day 16. Ah, shit. Shit. Oh, fucking, she's gone. Okay. Fuck, I'm fine, we were going to stay in the bedroom, whatever, fuck it, whatever, I was gonna have, whatever. I checked all around this side of the wall of fire, there's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've walked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this.
Damn it, where the hell is she?
Hiruko had disappeared.
What is with people disappearing as soon as we're about to learn the truth? What the fuck is the truth?
Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiruko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. Son of a bitch, man. Fuck. We scoured every inch of the academy but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts.
What the fuck is this truth about, man? What is going on?
Tennis courts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around but still didn't find anything. Hiruko was gone, vanished without a trace.
Where'd you go, mistress?
It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean... Yeah, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gone out without using one of them.
Then where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act?
You guys said Hiruko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war?
Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sire.
You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere?
Don't say that. You're going to make me...
If Miss Suizuharu is gone, that means her father leave ultimatum no longer applies, right?
What the fuck did you do, Ima?
I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right?
Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy?
Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a point to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Suzuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love?
and he's the... Yeah, man. What do you guys have in common? I guess you both have purple hair. Worth a shot.
Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity.
The financial aid of my many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So, you were going to put the moves on Hiruko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't even know where to start, but we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiruko, then where is she? If the school get attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Well, hey, yeah! We've got no Sire, no Hiruko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiruko for the rest of the day. What the fuck did Ima do on the outside? What, did he sell feet pics on fucking... By the time the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Dong bing bong.
Head east. You never know. Well then.
Well, shit. This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding of Hiruko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's work around one more time. Wait, Takayumi. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it. He's right. I can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiruko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. What the fuck is going on, man? She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. So I fitful away that night, too uneasy to really relax. Any time the things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Day 17. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiruko. Started with the school interior. Nothing. Outside, nothing again. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiruko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't blip out existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Is that a hint, Durumi? Are we inside VR? Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. She's thinking really hard. Really hard. Her fucking head's going to explode. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Oh? I'm sorry I wasn't able to find Hiruko. There's an official scale for usefulness. I'd be right at the bottom. She's not on school grounds, but there's no evidence of her crossing through the wall. Where could she be? Where could Hiruko have gone? Damn the Hiruko! Where'd she go up and disappear to all of a sudden?
Don't leave me, Mistress Hiruko. First Siri, now Hiruko. Vander's tech, now we're gonna be woefully screwed.
My dear sister has something to say. Everyone, keep quiet and give her your full attention.
Alright. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako?
It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames?
Huh?
Hiruko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Miss Suzihara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her.
So she left and went back to the TRC on her own?
Hey, moron, this is Hiruko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us.
That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really?
Oh, okay. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako?
There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiruko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Siri could.
Oh.
Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it?
What?
Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her.
Oh, that makes sense. That's bad, though. That's real fucking bad.
And it would be like Miss Suzihara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You thought of everything.
Wait a minute. You really think Hiruko was murdered by one of us?
Who was it? Which one of you killed her?
Whoa. Don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened.
No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiruko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she let her guard down on one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her.
Don't talk like that, Durumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend.
Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of.
Damn. Maybe, but still.
My beloved Mistress Hiruko's been taken away from me in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max.
That's your takeaway from all this?
But please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. You explained yourself really well, Kako. Though, Kako, I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all.
Well. Shit,
Get a
man.
quill, then.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiruko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think?
Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark.
But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the revival-matic? Maybe it'd still work even there with a one.
No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiruko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is.
I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan to take action.
Right, that's probably the best approach.
Shit, man. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. Just couldn't switch it off. Where was Hiruko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiruko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other.
Yeah, I feel like Hiruko would... Well, maybe someone did get the jump on her, but still. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me.
I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? Indeed. I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiruko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have swept several hours, only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. The hell? I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. Couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Huh?
Oh, fuck it. This thing again. Dude, it's back.
You! What are you doing here?
He's a lot closer. He looks similar to the Hemo Anima uniforms, but like, with his heart's still there, but with like veins. I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make out anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
How about write something down, man?
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sire? Was that you too? What did you...
Oh, what?
Hey!
Shit! He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert.
Oh, fuck.
Intruder alert.
Ah,
Unauthorized
shit.
personnel detected on school grounds.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, it makes sense. Doesn't matter day or night.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Well, fuck. I was right. The invaders are back. Well, so much for this being a short episode, huh? Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it with our Hiruko, too. Is this part of their plan? They get rid of her so they can attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Okay. So, this is actually a good place to stop then. Thank God, because I was stuck in that series of cutscenes for a while, but oh shit. What happened to Hiruko? What's the secret? What is the damn secret? And who the hell is that mysterious guy or girl or whatever burning up trying to say something to Takayumi? What is that? Like a future version of him? An alternate universe version of him? Maybe. I don't know. But oh shit. Looks like next episode is going to start off with a bang with a brand new fight, fellas. And, brand new minigame was introduced to this as well as the Persuasion, which is, actually kind of like. I kind of like that minigame. You just gotta get used to and just, like, figure out all of its, functionality. But it doesn't seem like, it's not too harsh on you, which is nice, since it's really, like, a kind of waiting game, in a sense. But, yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to tell me something, put it down in the comments below. Check out Discord server hang out in. Check the description below. And, yeah, this has been Voidlego. I'll see you guys next time.